Okay, everybody, welcome back. Can I please ask you to give us some room for the closing of the conference? And where's Jerry? Do you want to say some last words from the organizing team? After the team? Okay. Okay. Well, basically, summing up, we had 2 very intense days here. A lot has happened. We had a lot of people working and many issues. Everything that has been done here and that has been documented will be put into a documentation, and because there's a contact list, it will all be shared with all the participants. And now we have the closing of the conference, and before we have our closing keynote of Rick, which I'm sure we're all looking forward to, there's an opportunity that you can all say 1 or 2 sentences about what happened for you in the last 2 days and how has it changed your work as a pirate. And we're going to start with Jerry.
Okay. So, yeah, a bit louder, please. So what changed for me, so what happened is that I think we all met here and we had very intense and very interesting discussions, which is, regardless of the form, the best thing that could happen. We had people around from very different countries exchanging their opinions, and I think we're all going to get home with a lot new thoughts and a lot of new interesting ideas. And so I'm gonna talk a bit later about more information.
And now we're going to give the microphone around, and everybody who wants to say a sentence or 2 is free to do so. Just hand the microphone around.
It was a pleasure.
No, keep going. No.
I loved it.
Awesome.
Piracy is like masturbation. Everyone is doing it, but no one wants to admit it.
Really awesome.
Wonderful. It was nice getting a face on a lot of people and looking forward to more networking and working together with other people.
Was loving it. I like it very much, and I think now that I am in the right place with the right people and doing exactly what I like to do.
Thank you. And we also have Gregory here. So what are your last words about what happened in the last 2 days? Okay, let's rephrase it. Let's rephrase it. What happened for you here, and what are you taking home for your life as a pirate?
Well, it was a very intense weekend, and I really love to be part of the process, and I'm glad that many people liked what we've done. And I will certainly take home with me that the processes can work, and will organize another open space conference for pirates, especially for projects without all the admin stuff which can interfere with it. And this is what I take home. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
So we had Jerry's words about the learning experience, and we continue here. So what happened for you, and what are you taking home?
It's been a real pleasure to meet people who we talk with a lot, either by Mumble, Skype, whatever, mail, everything we have to communicate. It's always good to see the faces of who we met.
Yeah, it was a nice conference, very well organized, and what I'm taking home is a lot of new impressions, and in particular the impression that our movement is really progressing.
Okay, and we have a few people standing in the back here. I'm looking at one, and I'm sure he wants to say a few words. So what happened for you, and what are you taking home?
Well, what should I take home? I take my hat home. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I take my hat home for sure. Also, indeed, new ideas, and as you just said before, the real impression that we're getting forward really fast and spreading the movement and getting, let's say, more professional.
And, hey, you want to say something?
Thank you very much for this wonderful event. I was impressed by such number such number of pirates in one place, and everything was wonderful, very interesting. Thank you.
Okay, we continue here. In that corner. Let's find more pirates who want to say something. I'll hand it over.
It was pretty cool being here, and since we look forward always, we're gonna organize a new meeting, and it seems to us that's gonna be in Italy, in Roma, in like 3 months. So there will be in the summer. There will be the pirate meeting in there, and for sure we're looking forward if any pirate party organize whatever event, and we are coming, and we do that as the Czech Pirates as well. So you are welcome, and just check the website of Czech Pirates or like keep in contact, because there will be things happening in Czech and in Italy pretty soon. That's how we make Italian to take it seriously. So see you each other in Roma in about 2 or 3 months.
Okay, I confirm we are serious and we wait for you, every one of you, on summer 2011.
Sweet.
Okay, let's continue back here. We have more people. So what happened for you, and what are you taking home?
I'm only helper and wanted to see the open space, and I was very impressed of the open space yesterday, but I think it was a temporary cut that the second session is done now, and not every people has been here to make from the thinking from yesterday more project how to do it in future, how to do something and not only thinking about it. And yes, nice to make new context and connections and have seen the faces.
Just to add to that, I mean, over there we did have the outlook and the action planning, and we already have started collecting projects. And as I understand Gregory, we will also continue collecting projects on the issue in a very pirate way. And I'm going to hand it over to the next person who want to say something. Anybody else over here? Okay, you? There you go.
I'd like to thank the organizers. The open space was tremendous. And I'd like to thank all the attendees that they come. It was great, and for me it was the confirmation that caring is sharing. Sorry. You know what?
Okay, we are nearing the end of the closing round. Anybody else who wants to share something apart from Gregory? You will get the last words of the closing round. And I think Jeremy wanted to say something. Oh, you're done? Okay, you can take the microphone and walk over there.
I do. Well, I also would like to thank the pirates from Ravensburg, Friedrichshafen here, the helpers, who did spend I don't know how many time, actually hours and weeks preparing this conference and helping out here, and with such a small team created such a fantastic event. Thank you very much. Really, it was an enormous. And I also want to wish you the best results in the election the week in 2 weeks, the weekend after next, on the 27th. They are also running an election campaign, as you can clearly see now, right now, by sitting here. Well, I also would like to thank the people from the old board I was working with during the last year on also creating this event, especially the biggest to the Jerry. Jerry, thank you very much. It was a very nice to work with you, and it was, I think the event, you heard the comments, it was worth it. Also, thank you Jacob, and thank you Joachim to making this possible. I also would like, since I'm now can focus myself again more on my role as an international coordinator for the Pirate Party of Germany, I would like to invite everyone who want to come, especially of course the German-speaking pirates, to our next General Assembly of the Pirate Party of Germany on the 14th and 15th of May in the southern of Germany, in the city of Heidenheim, which is, you can reach by car, especially if you're from like southern Germany parts. And don't not forget to thank anyone else. Yeah, oh, I want to thank again our sponsors that also make this event possible. Thank you.
Okay, and my last few words as well. It was... Okay, you can start.
I need to tell to add this. I want to... Yes, so come on. So thank you, Björn, who spent enormous amount of time, and also as a sponsor, because he like not really charging any real money, but just the expenses of like spending weeks preparing this event, and we rearranged all these time slots over and over again. And thank you very much for being here, for being a contribution to this group, and to making the open space successful. Thank you very much.
And to add on that, I also wanted to thank Martin and Gabi, because they agreed on very short notice to support this event and to make it all happen. And for all of us, it was a pleasure, a lot of work, but also a lot of fun, and a very steep learning experience to work with you guys over here and to experience the true pirate spirit in all its merit and all its variation. And I'm very happy that we ended with real projects, and I know that it will continue. And thank you very much for having us. And I hope I see you at the next open space somewhere soon.
Okay, so over here again. I have one last thank you, and that goes to Rick, because we won't be speaking again after, I won't talk to you again after his keynote, so thank you for doing this. And just one information also, after the keynote there will be the last words from someone from Ravensburg, so give them about a minute after Rick's keynote. Okay, after the cheering and the thank youing, I want to do another thing before we move on to the keynote, and that, okay, I've been told I have to thank someone else, and that's a good idea. We thank Wolfgang for the streaming and also for the audio equipment. Thank you, Wolfgang. So as I said, after the cheering and the thank youing, I want to have one last thing before the keynote. So, you know, we had quite a good time here the last 2 days. However, there are other parts of this world where very, very bad things happened. So we want to propose that we have 1 minute of silence for the victims of the earthquake and the consequence of that earthquake in Japan. Okay, thank you all. And now we are going to come to the closing keynote by Rick Falkfinger.